question for Michael about the promotion of this fight. Can you speak to the difference and what can we do better on maybe both ends, as media and you? I'm speaking of Cotto Ward and now Kirkland and Cotto. What was the missing pieces to elevate the promotion? How can we be better? How can we be better?
That's the best question of the day. I think you need to accept these fights for what they are. You know, in all transparency, when the first story came out about this fight from a reporter back on the East Coast, you know, they were very negative. For what reason, I don't know. You know, there was discussion about, you know, is this a pay-per-view worthy fight? This is arguably going to be the best entertainment, you know, of the year in the sport. And you got two guys that have a lot to prove. Two guys that when they get into the ring, they're going to battle. They're going to throw punches. They're not going to dance around. They're not going to hide. And when you think about why people buy pay-per-view, or why they buy any form of entertainment, they want to be entertained. And it's about the value proposition, right? $49.95 to see two great fighters battle for as long as the fight lasts. That's a great value proposition. And so, and to answer your question directly, that's what the media needs to talk about. They need to talk about great entertainment at a great value. The return of Miguel Cotto, one of the greatest fighters that we've seen over the last 10 to 15 years. That's what the focus needs to be on. The focus doesn't need to be on whether it's pay-per-view worthy. That's not the question. That's not the issue here. Okay? That's for another day. So, I'd love to see you and your fellow media members get behind this fight. Talk about the great entertainment. Talk about the return of Miguel Cotto. Talk about James Kirkland and what he has at stake in this fight. Okay? Talk about their legacies. Those are the things that we should be focused on. And if we all do that together, boy, is it going to be a great success. It's going to be a great success at the live gate, and it's going to be successful on pay-per-view. So, appreciate the question, and we do appreciate everybody's support. So thank you.
Involvement in this being the first event at the Ford Center.
You know what? I think it brings a great level of excitement. You know, when we were thinking about this fight, we weren't sure exactly where it was going to go. But at the end of the day, as I stated earlier this week, you know, there are sometimes there's challenges, you know, in first quarter because of the NBA and the National Hockey League and those schedules. So we decided to be a little bit creative, and you know, Jerry and his team reached out to us and said, listen, we've got this great new facility, we love boxing, we're very passionate. We just had an incredible, successful event with Canelo at AT&T Stadium. We know that this market supports boxing. What about coming down to Dallas, Frisco specifically, and being the first public event at the Star? And we said, you know what, that's a great idea. I mean, Jerry Jones, as we all know, is one of the greatest promoters in the world. His NFL team has the largest Hispanic following of any team in the National Football League. And as it relates to their marketing and their business operations, which is spearheaded by Chad Estes, one of my dearest friends in the industry, they're the best of the best. So going to Dallas, going to Frisco, we have an incredible new facility. We've got a great promoter in Jerry. We've got a great team, the Dallas Cowboys, that are going to market this very aggressively. I mean, listen, on Sunday the 15th, when the Cowboys play their first playoff game in the postseason, we're going to be promoted in front of 80,000 people in that stadium, on the Jumbotron, throughout the concourses. Where can you get that? That's amazing cross-marketing and cross-promotion. So for those reasons, we felt that the Star was the perfect venue, and that Jerry and his team were the perfect partners. From our sports division, so obviously we've got a very close relationship with the Cowboys. Jerry is very close to Jay-Z and Juan Perez, who heads up our sports division. They spend quite a bit of time together, so this was a natural for us.
Miguel, habló Michael ahorita sobre la asociación con Jerry Jones. Habla un poco sobre eso.
Can you talk a little bit about Jerry Jones being part of the promotion? Entiendo que como menciona Michael, Jerry Jones, el señor Jerry Jones es una persona que conoce, que lleva años con su franquicia de los Dallas Cowboys y entiendo que es como dice Michael, es el partner perfecto para este evento en Dallas.
Like Michael said, Jerry Jones is a great promoter. A lot of respect for his team, the organization of the Dallas Cowboys, and it is great to have him support this event.
Miguel, what was it like? We saw you on the field at Dallas Stadium, meeting Des Bryant, all that. Speak on what the experience was.
It's different, NFL is a huge sport here in the U.S. In Puerto Rico, we are part of the United States, but in Puerto Rico, we doesn't follow NFL a lot. It's getting bigger every year, but it's not like here. For us being there with 100,000 some fans there, rooting for his team was an amazing experience for us.
And I have a follow-up question. Obviously, you're looking at retirement soon. A lot of fighters have a hard time getting away from the sport, but I don't feel that you will. I feel that once you retire, you make the decision, and then
You are never going to come back again.
You are never make a comeback?
No.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, speak on that. Like a lot of fighters have issues kind of walking away, but I don't feel that you.
I have other things in life. I spent too many years here in boxing. I have kids. There are no kids anymore, and I want to spend with them the most part of time possible. And being the best that I could be for them is the most important thing for me.